that where the camp is, kind of, we're on the path to get to the camp,
Hold on,
and
is Chris here?
yes.
I mean, last I heard, Kelly and them came with food, so I don't know if he's back yet.
Yeah, I'm sitting here now.
Okay,
I'm pretty
I
sure he's
just
been on
got
push
back.
to talk.
you may continue.
Anyway, you guys are on a path to get to the camp, and Chris hooked up, sorry, Toombs, your character name, hooked up a line going from a stalactite over top of the big hole thing so that people could use the rope to climb it. Dirt was on it, and it started creaking and ripping the rope. I believe he rolled to see if he would fall. Let me see. It would probably show up on here. Yeah, he got a 10. That's not great.
Hmm. I mean, it's halfway,
Okay, so
50% chance.
the rope rips and he is dangling in the pit as it's barely holding on to the stalactite next to Toombs. What is the plan?
I was holding on to the other end of the rope, correct?
Yes, your end is the one that just ripped.
All right, so he's not on my end.
No, you're good to go.
Okay.
So this person's, I guess, just even at the bottom, they're just hanging on for dear life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, uh, let's see. Am I even able to? How close would you say uh he is from hitting ground under there? Would I
Uh,
even be able to see the bottom?
it was 20 feet deep, I believe. So he should be about 15 feet.
Okay. In that case, I might be able to help. We're sort of in like a cave kind of area, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is while he's there, I'll spend 2 seconds gathering some dirt from around either that hole or sort of the cave area around us, stone, and try to make it into as much of a mound as I can using mold earth to slowly build up a platform below him, so that he'll at the very least be able to drop off of that safely, and we can figure out a way over this, um, or at least be able to get him to come down and deal with it somehow. Um, I'm guessing, yeah, this 15 feet. It would take me a couple actions to keep moving some of it, um, just to sort of excavate any dirt and build like land under him to get it to work.
Okay. So you begin erecting a mound of, yeah, I know it's a funny word, dirt and rocks so that dirt can hopefully drop safely off of the rope. Anybody else?
All right, so you basically made like a little platform.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not
So
really
the thing
much I
is,
can do on this side.
he can drop his feet down safely, probably, but it doesn't really change, the fact that he's in a pit, unless
Yeah.
there's, enough dirt for me to build a set of stairs.
Well, it's kind of
Speaking
just
of
like a
whom,
chasm. So it's, I mean, you're surrounded by rocks and dirt. You could just
Yeah,
move it over. Mold it, if you will.
yeah. So in that case, if I'm surrounded by a sufficient amount, I'll keep building more and more up from one side off the other. So there's a nice little smooth curve with him just sort of standing in the middle. And he doesn't necessarily really need to leave here. It might take me a couple, minutes of moving stuff around, uh, to efficiently drag everything across, but as long as there's, enough rubble and dirt, I could probably make it at least serviceable.
Yeah. Out here doing
Suffice to
your
say that.
earthbender shit.
Yeah, well, I guess as a dragon sorcerer, I was like, oh, what's some cool, elementally shit I can do? And then I realized Mold Earth is just like the best utility cantrip in the world. And then the rest of it is just like, what
Pretty
would...
close.
Yeah, it's super good.
Also,
It's
I'm
like
pretty
a
sure brass
prestidigitation.
dragons actually make tunnel systems to live in, so that is something a dragon does.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I know like a lot of them have like sleep breath and stuff, so I don't have sleep, which will eventually get replaced because it gets outscaled. But
So now let's all point and laugh at him as he hangs for his
I don't. Oh wait, I'm
not
trying to.
life, I
Which
guess.
direction is south?
In this cave, I have no idea.
This fucking guy.
The chasm runs north to south. South is on your right. The like valley thing you fell down.
Like, you tell me where south is, I am not gonna remember. I'll walk 10 feet in a cave and be like,
Are the streets
which
where
way?
you live not labeled north, south, east, and west?
I mean, the streets are, not a cave. Cave probably doesn't have road signs.
Well, I just figured that would help build like your understanding of cardinal directions.
I understand cardinal directions, but in this fantasy cave setting, we're going to walk somewhere. I'm not gonna remember. All right, we went left 3 times, then right 4 times,
That is fair.
then we did that loop-de-loop. Now we're in the Feywilds. Which
What?
way south? Exactly,
Right.
that could happen. It's not impossible.
I was actually reading a book where exactly that happened. Did a loop-de-loop and ended up in the Feywilds.
I really don't have anything I can do to help Dared out right now.
I mean, you could grab the end of the rope that's next to you and pull him up.
Where does it seem like it's snapping at?
It snapped right behind him, between him and Zomaradi.
Oh, he can pull himself up.
Oh yeah, he just isn't here, so he hasn't actually done anything yet.
I thought I heard him make a noise a minute ago.
He said he's here, give him a minute.
Ah, okay.
Like, we didn't already give him 58 minutes. I mean, how many minutes do you need?
All of them, obviously.
I mean, I could have used another 60.
But yeah,
Yeah,
sure. I'll attempt to help pull him up.
Alright, great.
Alright, so I'm on the other side of the cliff. I can't really do anything from here. My side of the rope is cut, and I am watching in awe, in horror.
Nice.
Okay. I'm in.
Okay, you're on a plateau made by Gwendolin because your rope snapped, and now you're like 5 feet from climbing up the rest of the wall and joining Toombs on the other side.
Okay.
It's been a journey to get there.
So you said I'm just 5 feet from it?
Yeah. You can You don't even need to do an ability check. You can just climb the rest of the way, and then you're standing next to Toombs.
Okay, then I guess I would just climb the rest of the way.
Neat.
Hooray! Cliffhanger has ended.
Uh-huh. So, Gwendolin, Zomaradi, you still need to cross the dip in the floor.
All
Well, if
right.
it's just a dip on the floor, I'll just walk
Well,
along.
it is
you
now.
know?
You covered it.
You know it.
Okay.
As long as it is strong enough to support my weight, I will confidently just walk across. But I am
Sure
going to
you
test it with my foot.
Would weigh more than dirt, wouldn't you?
I don't know if it's not thick enough. I'm wearing heavy armor. A big boy.
I mean, it's gonna be thick enough.
Ooh.
All right then.
Yeah, he weighs a lot more than you do, so you're good.
Yeah, but like, if mold earth was what she used, then yeah, like it's a cantrip. If it seems a little weak, she can just mold more earth.
All right, I know some of this might not seem like such a big deal to a halfling like yourself, but some of us have to worry about these things.
So, Zomaradi very easily walks to the other side. Gwendolin?
Yay.
Gwendolin?
Come on, it's
What
safe.
about it? Yeah, I thought we were just walking across.
You didn't say that you did, so I wasn't totally sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought I had said it just like a minute ago.
Oh, I maybe just forgot. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all successfully on the other side, getting ready to
Woohoo.
continue on your way.
All right, we're here now. We've made it across the pit. We can continue to search for these cultists.
Going on wild cultist hunt. Okay, so we've crossed this thing. What do we see next?
Yeah.
Okay, so up ahead there's a turn in the cave. It's, I don't know, maybe 60 feet ahead. Should be a pretty easy walk.
Okay.
All right.
Well then, I guess I'll try to stand in the middle of the group as the squishy lady here with
Squishy
this
pew pew
rope.
person. All right, I will take the front if no one else switches. And I'm gonna have my great sword ready.
Is it a big sword or is it just like really great?
Yes.
He got
Fantastic.
it with the concept of making it great again.
Oh no.
Make great swords great again. Make swords great again?
When do I unlock the ability that lets me build a wall?
I mean, I can do
It's
that
a
with enough
cantrip.
time.
He has mold earth that's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. You right.
Eventually, I'll be able to get like wall of stone and stuff. So.
Ooh, Wall of Stone is interesting, but
We're building a
I
wall.
took it, but we've never been able to actually sit in one spot to fortify like that, to where it was a permanent wall.
So you turn the corner and you see like a large opening that's very dark compared to back behind you for some reason.
Ooh.
How strange. Should we have a casting of light here just to get a little looky around?
Does the dark vision seem to not be working as well?
Well, I mean, it's still technically working. It's just not as good.
I guess if it's like pitch black, you'll see in like shades of gray or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dark. I can't see through that. I don't have
Well,
dark vision.
I guess I'll in that case I'll supply a casting of light to our intrepid adventurer in the front here. So he'll just be positively glowing.
I am glistening.
So before you cast that, you see two bright blue lights in the distance, and then light
Well,
up the
in
room.
that case, I'll just duck my head back around the corner and be like,
About how far away are they?
I'll just send you a picture of the map.
Hooray, pictures.
I
pictures.
like pictures. I can't visualize things.
They're great for me, especially since I can't read.
Oh, well, you wanna?
It's a
Okay,
serious
so-
condition.
You guys would be
Yeah,
near
it is.
the number 5 on the far right, and it would be behind the big black wibbly thing on the left.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's not
I
a lot
think
of
I'm looking at the
differentiation
wrong
there, right? This
thing.
is all rocks.
Well, I sent a new one. I'll try to mark
Which
it.
tab is it in?
Maps.
All I see is the one that says 5 feet and 5 feet.
That is the one I'm talking about.
The one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so can we tell what that light is or what could be there?
You're free to roll whatever you want.
I think somebody who has some better sense of
I
depth
can't
vision.
see.
I would like to use my eyes. My human eyes.
Incredible.
Okay.
He's going for it.
So you look over. Did you said you
Okay.
decided to not make it bright in here?
Well, once I noticed something was over there, I know we're stalking some people down. That it would make a.
Huh.
There's a whole thing.
Okay. Well, you look over.
Well, I guess I should make a perception check then. Is that the plan?
Yes, it is a
Or-
perception check. So you look over, and would you
What
like to
level?
roll perception? I don't know if you actually already rolled it, because
I just did.
did not have that open. Good for me, doing a great job.
Yay, I did it.
Oh, it says that Dirt is also rolling perception.
Yeah, I was trying to say I'll roll the perception.
Sorry about that.
Multiple
so-
perceivers.
I guess, yeah, when we have more than one person talking at a time, it becomes the whole thing.
So, Gwendolyn, you're a human. You are very disadvantaged here because it's dark and you can't make out much, but it's definitely glowing eyes, and you don't like that.
Glowing eyes. Would I have some type of, knowledge check to tell what that could be if it's something that I recognize?
Um, it could be anything like survival, or glowing eyes are technically magical if you want to try Arcana. Animal
right.
handling, maybe?
Well, I don't.
Really throwing shit out here.
I'm asking you, really, which would be.
If you
thing
can
to
make the
do.
case for it, you can roll whatever you want.
You got a point.
Well, it depends on whether it's magical or not. I know these are cultists, so I'm thinking it'd probably be nature or arcana, because obviously it'd be an intelligence thing.
Okay, well, Dirt,
Um,
you got a 16 and have dark vision. So you see
checked
something
Arcana.
large and blue with red spikes coming out of it.
It's like, large and blue. That checks out.
And it has
Okay.
a lot of teeth.
All right. I'd like to throw in just trying to maybe think if I know what this is. I want to try and roll a investigation.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Dirt don't know shit.
You think it's a bunny.
Damn large rabbit.
Them darn rabbits.
So I couldn't see it So I'm gonna whisper to you all next to me. Describe it to me.
Yes, I would like to know what is there as well.
Don't you
It's like
have
a
dark
big
vision?
blue rabbit.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Does it look friendly?
It has spikes. I don't think so.
Rabbits don't have spikes.
It might.
Maybe it's a rare breed.
Listen, Gwendolyn, it is not my fault. I rolled a -1 for a fucking intelligence check. Thank you.
That's fair, yeah.
Dirt
Oh,
don't
dear.
know shit.
I'd like to make a nature check.
All right. Check that nature.
21.
Okay, so you're checking what it is?
Well, he said it's a rabbit, so I'm trying to recall any information of a rabbit-like creature with spikes that glows blue.
Okay.
Probably might want to put a +5 on that DC there.
Well, maybe not specifically rabbits, but there are other rodents that would be big and possibly spiky, like a jackalope has horns, and there's certain magical creatures like a nipty that has like a unicorn horn on a rabbit, and maybe it's like big and it's a capybara and it's got really wiry fur, so that looks like spikes. But you know that a regular rabbit does not have spikes.
And do I know if those other fantastical creatures live in dark underground systems?
Sometimes jackalopes like sleeping in caves. That's about it.
I got a strange suspicion it might not be a rabbit.
So it's a hare.
I think he's wrong.
Oh.
Well, I don't really care what it is, but do you think it's susceptible to crossbow bolts?
Well, I'm wondering if it might be reasoned with. Perhaps we throw it a treat and distract it.
Okay.
I'd like to make a religion check or an arcana, like either or. I got a +5 on them. Trying because I know, like it got mentioned a little bit ago, we're after cultists, and I'm assuming they know magic. Maybe it's related to some type of religious ceremony they've done. I don't know. So I'm just trying to think.
Okay, so you're checking to see if whatever that is related to a religious ceremony?
Yeah, maybe something to do with the cultists, possibly.
Okay. Let's see the roll.
Nope.
Oh boy. Alright, I'll give you a hint. The reason you couldn't see it was because it was too far away in the dark, and not because your dark vision isn't working.
That actually makes sense. Yeah.
Mm.
Measured it out. It is too far.
Yeah.
My rolls are reflecting this.
Okay, so you think that it might be related to the cultists, but you think it could also maybe just really like living in caves.
Yes, exactly. Maybe a bioluminescence or something like that.
Yeah. It could just be a fancy fungus as far as you're concerned that just happens to look a little bit like a jackalope.
From what I've been told. Possibly. Well, it looks like it's in the direction we gotta go.
Well, back at the
Very
beginning,
well.
you did have the option to go left or right, and you chose right. So, I mean, it's technically not, but...
Right is right. Right is
Exactly.
might is right. Right is might.
Sure, sure.
And when all of might fails, when you went right, you can still take flight.
And like that, you've lost me. I have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
At least someone does.
While he's talking, like Dirt's just loading his crossbow.
All right, you're just
All right,
Shame.
I will head in first. If anything happens, please help me.
Okay,
I'm
so
going-
you're headed in. Are you headed towards the light?
Everyone get ready.
Yes, I'm heading towards the light.
Okay, so, any information about how far you're going? If you use the snipping tool on your computer, you can actually mark the map and then send it to us so we can see where you're trying to be.
Use the what now?
In the search bar, the snipping tool, it like does cropped screenshots and then it has an option to write on them.
We ain't all fancy like you, Bonnie.
It's in the basic Windows package.
What in that?
Snipping tool. All right, it does exist.
I mean, I'm using my phone, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage.
I've heard of these nip tools.
Okay, maybe I could just like mark the map so you guys can tell me like coordinates.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know this large rock toward the bottom?
Yeah, the really big one towards the right, kind of.
Yeah, like in the middle of the two 5-foot markers. Large one on the bottom. I'm gonna head right in that space in between that and that tiny rock.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Is it a good plan or a bad plan?
It's a good plan. You're much closer.
All right.
Hey everybody, sorry I had to help Alyssa with some stuff.
Okay.
What did I miss anything in the last like 3 or 4 minutes?
Yes, I am heading towards the light. Remember me, please.
We rolled a deck save for you as some creature ran out of the shadows and snatched you up, but it didn't pan out too well. But we're
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't worry.
Easily enough, it was a rabbit. Shocking.
Wait, what?
Never saw it.
I'm fucking with you. It sounded pretty good though, and a bit
It
terrible.
sounded, I was like, oh, that sounds like something that could have just happened though. I was like, this is a weird creature from around the corner. I don't know what it could be.
Okay, it definitely. Zomaradi, you're much closer, and it's starting to look a little bit like a lizard.
Like a wizard or lizard?
A lizard.
A wizard.
A lizard wizard.
Oh no.
Cast tongue.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
If Trent's character was put any amount of points into intelligence.
oh, if only. All right, I'm going to.
Sorry, I'm still marking them.
I'm gonna try and speak out to it as like, hello. We mean no harm. We simply are here to deal with the cultists. Do you understand me?
Okay, it's not responding to you.
Okay, it is not responding.
Base talks are broken down. I fire.
All right. I'll try telepathy next.
Oh.
It might just not be a creature that knows intelligence. It could just be like local fauna.
Or just not
This
really
is
have
true.
high enough intelligence to understand what is happening.
Right?
That is true. But I'm still gonna try it before I try animal handling.
That's fair.
I don't want to
yeah.
offend the creature by saying, you are animal. I am man.
Well, you're
And
also
a dragon
lizard,
comes out
kind
and is
of.
like, what'd you just say to me? Then I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so telepathy. Same thing. Maybe it doesn't speak common.
Okay. Are you doing telepathy right now?
Yes.
It does not speak common.
All right. But
Hey,
did it understand my phrase, or did it respond at all?
It did not.
Okay.
Trent, I
Yes.
don't want to meta, but remember you don't speak just one language.
I'm aware. I was going to try Draconic next.
It is
I
a
would
lizard.
have started with that.
Well,
It's okay. He can sing a ballad to the red dragon with the blue.
once again, I am not the most intelligent.
We know, Trent.
Walked up to something
No.
draconic, speak Spanish.
Hey, I have a negative to my intelligence. I am playing my role properly.
Kind of hard to get the spacing right as I try to mark this map.
Actually, I think there's actually a range to my telepathy. I should look at that. I've already done it now, but future food for thought. All right, I will now talk in Draconic.
Okay.
We mean you no harm. Do you understand me?
It just kind of scratches at the ground a little and makes a grumbling sound. You have no idea what that means.
I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna be like, I'll telepathy back to Toombs. Yes, I don't think communication is going to work. So I will try to move forward again. Just letting them know.
Am I able to respond to you telepathically? With what
No, you are not.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to move up a little more.
Okay, I put letters and numbers on the map, so you can just tell me
Alright.
where you are.
I'm gonna go to about H6.
All right. So at
What was that?
wow, H6. That is very close to the thing.
That's the plan.
Okay, are you by any chance looking at it?
Yes.
Can
I'm
you
not
make
taking my eyes off.
a Constitution saving throw?
Oh dear. Remember me as I was,
I'm so sorry.
a fool. Right, I should be able to just con save, correct?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That
10.
doesn't sound-
Okay, that's
That's a 50-50 of...
Bye, Trent.
Don't worry, I already have a backup in mind.
Yeah, goodbye, Trent. So you are turned into stone.
Oh,
Just
oh, that's
immediately.
wonderful.
Oh, hey guys, I know what we're dealing with now.
Not much
The
you
bad
can do
news is-
about it.
The
I'm
bad
not
news
sure
is...
Okay,
you,
so,
as you have been turned into stone.
As I take my earlier stance, peace talks have broken down. I'm shooting. All right. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
I would hope
Okay,
so.
cool.
Do we see him get turned to stone?
Okay, he's... If you're just around the corner, you might see it, but it's over 60 feet away.
The last you heard of me. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
So, like, you might see his outline in the light of the eyes of the thing, but it might be a little bit harder to discern what has happened to him. So sorry about that, by the way. That's...
It happens.
10 damage.
Does it? Okay.
Makes things interesting.
So you shot the bitch. Let's take next steps.
Okay. I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot again.
Bring it on. Okay, you
Does a
missed.
14 hit? Damn.
It wails in anguish as it gets stabbed with the first arrow, just narrowly missing the second one. Would we like to
Petrified is what I
roll?
would be, correct?
Yeah, petrified.
Okay. I'm just reading up on it.
Yes. Alright, should we roll to see, like, combat turns?
Initiative, yeah.
Yeah, I actually forgot the word, thank you.
Did someone say initiative?
Yeah.
Hey guys, on the bright side, I have resistance to all damage.
That's what?
Well, he is
Since
rock.
I've been turned to stone.
Oh yeah, go slay, queen.
Unless it's a pickaxe.
Ooh.
This isn't Minecraft.
Do you have
Powercraft.
Dirt, are you
do
gonna
you
roll?
have sheep?
Oh no, mold earth. I'm stone.
Oh no, this earth is so moldy.
Could that work?
Dirt, are you gonna roll?
Hmm?
I still
Sorry,
don't
I
have
was
Dirt's
reading up on
initiative.
Petrify.
You're not petrified.
It's still good to know.
Okay. Well,
I was mostly trying to make sure if this was anyway like old Petrify, which was just instant death.
Oh no, it's actually not.
I got 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I come from a time when D&D was much meaner to people.
I know.
Yeah, I bring up wyverns to you, and you're like, instant death.
I played Arduin Eternal.
Yeah, Chris has an idea of where I come from.
I've already given it a nickname. Okay. Well, Dirt, you go first. Would you like to shoot it again?
Give me a second. Coughing up my lungs.
That's
oh,
one
hey,
done.
I have a cold too.
Oh, I
I've
wish
been
this
living
was
off
a cold.
Dayquil. Oh, it's not a cold?
It's allergies. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you missed that.
Yeah, what the heck, D&D dice?
Well, if you'd come over here and pick up all the dice I keep making, because how am I going to use all these damn dice?
I mean,
DMs tend to use a lot.
Yeah, but I'd rather roll the same one over and over, because if there's too many, it's too much on the table, and also I start losing stuff.
oh, you just keep them in a big treasure box and call it your hoard, like I do.
Oh yeah, Mom actually did recently give me a treasure box.
I have a massive hoard of dice at this point.
Yeah.
I think
So
for
anyway-
the last 2 years I've been buying every cheap set I can.
Toombs, it is your turn. Are you still at
The beginning, yeah.
not semicolon? What's after L? M. M15-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move And I'll tell you where I moved to in just a second.
That's you. You're a white box.
I got spooked.
Sorry, I hiccup weird.
Alright, I'm moving in between 11 and 12. And G and H.
Okay. Sorry, my computer's doing something weird right now. Okay, so 11 and 12, G and H.
So, would you have a good sight of me at this position?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, I can see you.
Am I in a cool pose?
You're in a T pose on my screen.
That's the coolest pose there is.
Put a T on your location for Trent.
I am aggressively T-posing, keeping the... I assume this is a basilisk.
Oh yeah,
How
Keeping
else
it
a
at
hater's gonna
bay.
know your name? You know?
Trent was right here, I believe.
Can I see the creature?
Yeah, I was at H6.
It's kind of behind a couple of rocks, so not really.
So I guess the question is really not whether you see it, but whether it sees you, right?
Yeah. Kind of. The way it's written in this edition, you're supposed to like make eye contact, kind of.
Ah.
Which I don't know, sounds a little gay, but
But I can see that he turned, right?
yeah, you can see Trent turn to stone.
Alright, so I would like to try and make some type of knowledge check to figure out what did that to him. Like if anything comes to mind of creatures that can do that.
Okay.
So I guess that would be a nature check, possibly.
It could be. Again, if you can make the case for it, that's... like, roll to the best of your ability. But yes, a nature check would be good.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I like, so I have to ask this, but in a sense it could kind of be viewed as metagaming. But if it is technically a Fey Fiend or Undead, I have advantage. So I will roll twice, and the first roll is just like the base roll, and then the second is if I have advantage, just look at it that way. If I don't have advantage, just ignore the second roll no matter what. That way you don't have to tell me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the first is a nat 20.
Okay. So the first one was a nat 20. We don't have to worry about anything else.
Exactly.
This is a basilisk.
Shocker.
What information would I recall to assist me in this scenario?
You watched Harry Potter.
Yeah, but I've also seen basilisk depicted as other things before, so like I don't know which type it is.
Do you want me to actually just send you a picture?
Nah, I've seen Harry Potter, so if it's like that, then
It's
I
actually super not. I just thought that would be funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I like it when things are funny.
I don't know. It's just what info could potentially aid me in this scenario with my
Well,
knowledge.
It has turned him into stone, and there's not many creatures that do that just by looking, and you would know that a basilisk has spikes on it, and just generally has glowing eyes and hunches over a lot. Like, from a combination of what Dirt said to you and Zomaradi turning into stone, you're going, yeah, that's a basilisk.
Okay. Hmm. Alrighty. I will, let me see how far away I am. Because I've got nothing that can help Trent out.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just use mold earth from now on and just use my body as a used to be living meat shield.
God, Trent's become a clay doll.
Hey, nothing wrong with being a clay doll.
Alright, so I'm guessing I used my action to make the nature check, right?
I'd call that a free action.
Okay. I will draw my my sword out.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the silver one because just in case it matters. Probably don't, but it does to me.
I understand.
No,
We're all nerds here. It's okay. You're safe.
speak for yourself, nerd.
Bitch.
Okay.
I am in another Discord with you, and I could pull up some receipts, alright?
What do you do? Pull up evidence of my nerdery?
Yes. You run a gaming Discord.
Like a gaming Discord.
Isn't that what she said?
One of them has a Y.
It is a gaming Discord then.
Oh.
Like 80% of the people there are gay.
We gotta crank those numbers up, buddy.
I know,
get
those are
it.
some rookie numbers. Okay, Leroy's trying to burn athletics.
I'm going to cast Gust at Trent.
Are you trying to knock him over?
No, I'm just giving him a little push. Little push forward.
Okay. So you push him forward. and
Just in case I was possibly hallucinating. And
as
you know.
there is rubble everywhere, he falls over, like, immediately.
and shatters.
Alright, so does Gust do damage at all?
No.
Alright.
No, it says that when you're petrified, you take damage pretty normally, so I'm gonna leave you on taking damage pretty normally.
Excuse me.
That's my turn.
Alright, so I actually set up a pretty nice map that I am now using to keep track of where everyone is. I'm pretty proud of it.
That's what I was doing too. When someone said where they moved, I was marking where they were.
So I'm gonna send you guys a picture because I worked hard on this. Get your little icons there. I'll send it to maps. That makes sense. I can hear you calling in the air tonight. So anyway, that's where you all are. I should have a little icon for the basilisk too.
Yeah, that looks good. Like this.
Okay, so you knocked Trent over. That makes it Gwen's turn.
Alright, so I'm pretty committed to not looking this thing in the eye, like most of my problems in life.
Damn.
So,
Oh, I will say back to you guys that it is a basilisk. So
alright, so
yeah.
let me just kind of, let's see, so we're at 16. That's 75. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's actually a good chunk of distance away. I was gonna say I could do some old Dragon's Breath, but clearly we don't want to get close to these things. So, I'm gonna do the whole basic bitch thing here and just cast a magic missile on it because that's guaranteed to hit. Is need to know that it's there. I need to look at it or aim.
All right.
Uh,
So you're
yes.
just gonna stay there and shoot wildly at it.
Luckily, shoot wildly is all you need to do with magic missile. So that's 8,
That's fair.
10.
I thought I had to roll.
So that should be
5.
10
Oh, 10.
arcane damage. Not 10. It's magic. It's 10 force damage. I've been playing a lot of different video games lately with it.
It's okay.
I got my terms.
I understand.
Yes.
It's fine. Brian still calls things will saves.
I mean, yeah. I to this day do that because I also play in a Pathfinder 2e campaign. So they still call us will saves there too, which is fine, I guess. I mean, as long as everybody knows what you're talking about.
Okay, so that was your turn.
Yeah. Do I even have a bonus action? I guess let's see here. I mean, I could set up Dragon's Breath, but I guess none of us want to get close.
I'm trying to share my screen so you guys can see the map too, if that's
Yeah, I
cool.
don't need to use my sorcery points. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and then just make sure to stay safely behind cover.
You're pretty safely behind cover where you already are.
I am. As long as I don't have a clear line of sight, that's what matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that case, I will pass.
Nice. Okay, well, that makes it Bassie's turn, which is what I've lovingly nicknamed the Basilisk.
I love that. That's so good.
So it's got a speed of 20 feet. It is now here. And can't do much about that. So, anyway. Dirt, top of the round. Go ahead.
All right. Gonna go ahead and take this shot. I fucking hate this dice roller. Well, that was a natural one.
Is that why?
Yeah.
I've been known to have recurring bad luck. Okay, and under the Basilisk page, it actually says, because it would now be your second turn, Trent, that you can roll another saving throw, and if you succeed, then you are no longer petrified.
Oh.
And then I'll just throw you right at the end of initiative.
Let's see here. Go dice roll. That was almost a 3.
Okay, you
But then
are
it
awake,
inched over.
laying on the ground because you were knocked over.
What happened? How did I get here? Why am I on the ground? Why am I T-posing?
Okay, well, I'm going to put you at the bottom of the order. So that makes it Toombs' turn.
Wait, is he still glowing?
His eyes perpetually glow. That's just a thing.
Oh no, I mean, Zomaradi. Or Zoom, yeah.
Was I ever glowing?
Yeah, because Gwen used you as a light.
Oh, I missed that.
That was at the beginning of last session, so it's okay to forget that.
I definitely don't remember that.
Okay, well, yeah, you're glowing, so everyone can definitely see what's happening over here. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Chris.
You're welcome.
So, anyway, Toombs, it is your turn.
Okay. So give me a second.
Sure. Again, I am streaming my map to you guys so you can see where everything is on Discord.
Ah.
Yeah.
In an actual video, let me do that.
Yeah. I thought
There
that
we
could
go.
be easier for you guys.
It works for me.
I like the idea. Also, I kind of want to
Pardon
fix
me
up
again.
these bits that I kind of fucked up.
Oh. Coffee, yes.
Okay, I'm going to move to 2 blocks above Trent.
Okay.
Trying to use the
The cover.
yeah, put the rock in between me and it.
All right.
And I will again use Gust to move Zomaradi away from the creature.
Okay. Any idea how far that's gonna move him?
I think it's only 5 feet, but let me double check.
My dogs are fighting on the bed next to me, and it's very cute.
5 feet.
So I'm on the ground in the dirt. Next thing I know, I'm being carried away by a gust of wind.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
rolling away.
Yeah, you just roll 5 feet.
So, you know, Toombs speaks an incantation, and then Zomaradi starts rolling away from the basilisk.
Yeah, so he'll like move down 1 square.
Okay, Gwen, your turn.
I'm trying to move him, keep him alive.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
actually,
gonna do the
think...
same shit
I
again.
appreciate the sentiment.
I'll continue to magic missile the shit out of this dude.
I think basilisks are super weird here because, like, you have to look them in the eye for the gaze to work, but, like, they can make you look them in the eye, but also there's an area effect of it, which is kind of a lot. Okay,
So
so
it's another 10 force damage.
all right, thank you. It winces as the magic missiles strike it. That makes it Bassie's turn. Bassie the Basilisk. I'm going to assume that Bassie, as I've so lovingly named them, is intrigued by Trent moving a whole bunch and is going to try to bite you.
Eep.
Does 21 hit?
Flopping along.
21 indeed hits.
All right. Okay, 14 damage.
Oof. Many, much ouchies.
Okay, that also makes it your turn.
Alrighty. Let me just put in this damage here. There we go. Okay.
So I think it would take you a full action to stand up, but also, if you just want to crawl away, that's cool with me.
He can use half of his movement to stand up.
Yeah, I can use half my movement. So I'm gonna do that. Also, since it bit me, it's now in melee range.
Yes. On the map, it is directly next to you.
Yeah, so it would get an opportunity attack if I tried to leave.
Yeah.
Unless you use your action to disengage.
Then I got half my movement left, which would be 15 feet. Hmm. All right. First, I'm going to use. Let me see.
Oh, Nobu. What a little baby boy. Nobu has been so full of love lately.
I'm reading something real quick. Wisdom
Okay.
saving throws.
Hi, Leroy. You don't need to lick my face every time. I'll pet you either way.
No, that wouldn't work. Okay.
That's my baby boy. That's my baby.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Then I will move back towards that rock, 15 feet.
Alright. So, like, down 2 and right 1, or?
I
Just
was gonna
right
say
3?
just all right.
Okay.
Straight right.
We're all disappointed in you. How dare you be straight?
Oh, excuse me.
You fit a little better there. Okay.
Oh, I just popped my chest.
Ew. Dirt, your turn.
Well,
Melly. Oh, she's so pretty.
with a determined and aggravated swear, they were- while trying to aim, hoping this time I actually hit the damn thing, I shoot.
Alright.
Okay, what the fuck?
Okay, you have permission to use in-person dice for the rest of the session.
No, I'm gonna refresh the page.
Because this is like the 3rd time in a row you've gotten a 1, and something's not right about that.
I mean, it happens.
I know.
It's happened to me 1,000 times.
I always do find it funny when I get nat 1s, because I do dumb shit.
Natural wonders.
Okay, yeah, no, it's just my luck.
Well, besides, where it's standing, you actually wouldn't see it anyway, so you don't have a clear line of fire, and you fire your arrow, and it hits the rock that Trent is hiding behind. Did you just use your sister to climb onto my lap? That
Wait,
is
what do you
so
mean?
rude, Leroy.
Oh, god damn it. I was
Did
looking
you
at
see
the old
Melody?
map.
That's alright. Since
I
you now
also
do see the
cannot
map, do you
see
just want to
that.
move first and then shoot?
No, I can't see the map.
Oh, well, I'll just take a screenshot and send it to you. Can everyone else see the map? Is that happening?
I can.
Okay.
I'm running on phone, so I've gotta.
Yeah, his is different. I'm good over here.
Okay. So that's where everyone is. If you would like to move before your turn, because now you have a better idea, that would be alright. We can just forget that that happened and try again. So I'm going to take some time to try to get rid of this blue shit.
I'm gonna move up to I-14. No. I'll move to F-14.
Okay. Hello.
And
why are
that
you
should
not
give me
working?
line of sight on the frog.
The frog? Okay, so you
They
said
look like frogs to me.
F14. Yeah,
That is
that's
H.
only. Oh, you said H?
No, you got me on H.
Well, I'm
Move to
still
F.
moving you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, so you
I'm
can see the
following your-
map.
Yeah, barely.
Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, that's my bad.
No, again, running off of phone Discord. It's a whole different monster.
Well, I zoomed in a little. Is that better? And you can just
You
say
don't gotta
left
worry
or
about
right?
No, don't worry about zooming in. Because then
Okay.
I can't see your grid markers.
Right, it's still kind of got the lines, though, if you can see them.
Yeah, but, I can see, but just it's
Okay.
fine.
I'll leave it. Okay. I just worry. I'm that person.
No, if you zoom it in, we can't see the grid markers.
I thought you could see the lines on the map, but they might not be too obvious.
The lines also don't have the grid markers.
Right, but then you could just say 2 boxes left and 1 down.
No.
Okay. That's your prerogative.
Like again, I'll deal with stuff on my end, but like I would prefer to be able to see the whole battle map.
I gotta pat my back.
Yeah, you reminded me that I do
Finally,
too. I
24.
can just do that, and then it's good. Okay, so you're shooting at it?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That is successful. Woo!
With 10 damage.
Nice.
Insta kill.
We just keep doing this in increments of 10. Okay,
Well,
Toombs. That should be your turn, unless Dirt has a second action.
No, I already blew that.
I'm sorry.
Alright. So, now that it seems that Zomaradi is out of the way, I'm gonna go and do my hacking.
Okay. Anything specific you'd like to tell me about this hacking?
I'm going to move towards the creature and swing my longsword, my silvered longsword.
Ooh,
Okay.
silver. Very nice.
Just right in front of it or beside it?
Yeah, alright, let me see. 1, 2, 3. I then go left.
Okay.
And one more left. And down one.
Okay, so just behind it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Good precautions.
Yes. And then I'm going to attack.
That's very successful.
Very successful things are nice and appreciated.
I like them.
Yeah, I like it too.
Could you do damage?
Yeah, I'm trying to move the stuff because it was like all up in the fucking way on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah. Ta-da! 12.
Perfect. That's exactly how much health it had left.
Yeah!
So
stab-
you
Asshole.
stab it in the ass, and it screams and falls over. It's the light from its eyes slowly fading away as the life drains from its body.
You're very welcome. Monster Hunter killed the monster.
Oh, it's like that game, Monster Hunter.
I love that game.
Fun game. Then everyone stopped playing it.
I play Monster Hunter.
I still play Rise, Trent.
I do, but it needs a subscription.
Yeah, my friend stopped playing Rise because, like, it's not only does it need a subscription, but also, like, the new monsters. Apparently, the only thing you get from them is a fucking sticker pack. What is that?
Yeah, I did hear some complaints about some of the endgame stuff.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not worth
I
it once you
mean,
finish the game.
Besides the gear that you craft out their ass,
So,
what
it
are
is
people expecting?
Jed. What
That's
are
the
you?
whole
Yeah, it's
game.
like, I don't know.
Oh, they said that
I just hear
you
a lot of
can't
people
make new
complaining,
gear
and I'm like,
from like new monsters after the game's
Yeah.
over.
You
Brian, I get you. We hunt monsters for the gear. I don't know what else people expect to get from carving a monster other than materials to make gear.
No, I'm meaning that like apparently after the game's over, they've added new monsters, and it's either really hard to get the gear or sometimes there isn't gear. I don't know. I didn't fucking play it. We can
Yeah,
just
that-
move
no,
on.
I understand.
You carve parts, but like this is like older monster hunters, unlike Generations, where you have to damage certain parts of them to get the pieces, and then you actually have to stop and pick it up.
They all do that.
Still a thing.
Okay, let's just move on though. It's dead. What are the plans?
Harvest it for loot.
I'm closest. I harvest.
I
Also,
Uh,
do you
Killer
do
gets
what
first
Trent is
dibs.
physically and emotionally okay.
That's a smart plan.
I was frozen today.
Okay, so we're at a solid
damage.
no on the emotional.
I'm gonna assume
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
dirt is just.
And then I got turned to stone. I don't know when that really happened in my past, but
You
apparently
were rock hard.
I was stuck on that for a while.
Nice.
Don't worry, it wasn't lost on me. So Trent, you're a scaly now?
You
Well, his character at least was always a scaly.
Well, I mean, he just had a nice little lizard walk up and make him rock fucking hard.
I mean, it's
that
in
doesn't
character
make
for his
me a
character.
scaly.
I'm going to use my mess kit to scoop its eyes out.
Okay.
Fuck.
Why
Well,
would you
uh,
use your mess kit?
He has a pretty high survival, so
Oh.
you and Dirt with your stats would know that like the eyes of a basilisk, the horns of a basilisk, and the blood of a basilisk all go for pretty high prices on the market.
Too bad
What
I think it's a
market?
rabbit.
No, you've been told by now that it's a basilisk.
Yeah, see, I don't really have like a skinning knife or any vials to put blood in, so I just have to like either break off horns or get the eyes. Which
You
is
have a
what
water skin.
I'm using that. I'm using that for me.
I know.
It's
That's
got
okay.
water in it?
Yeah, yes.
That's a first.
Excuse me.
So, what would you like me to roll to get the eyes?
It's a pretty hard knife cut to do, so I would go with survival or sleight of hand. You don't get an advantage because this is none of the things that you have advantage for.
I know. I got 13.
Okay. You at least get the first one out, although it is a little hard, and you maybe like cut the eye a little bit.
Okay. Do I roll for the second one as well, or?
Yeah, you can. If you'd gotten like 15 or 20, I'd have given you both, but like it's
Same thing.
okay. Well, you got both.
All right. I'll let other people take a pick now before I move on to the horns.
I don't really know much about it, so I have no real desire to take anything.
You just know that it tried to kill you, and that's good enough for you.
I just know that it turned me to stone.
Oh,
It tried to kill me.
I would offer you one of the eyes so that you can remember this day.
I'm going to look away. Is it going to hurt me again?
Not now.
It
Zomaradi
can't
is once
hurt me
bitten,
anymore.
twice shy over here.
This one can never hurt you again.
All right, cool. I'll take the eye. It's gross. I regret my decision.
Dirt, were you wanting to take a souvenir?
Dirt's a fisherman, so he seems disinterested. Not really. Kind of an ugly rabbit, anyway.
It's yeah, okay.
This is a rabbit?
No,
I could have sworn it was a basilisk.
it is.
Oh yeah, you were unconscious when they announced that it was a basilisk. So I don't think you'd actually know.
What a strange rabbit.
Rabbits normally have scales?
See, and that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and move on to trying to break some horns off.
Okay. And you guys
Actually-
want to like do any maybe Arcana checks on the pieces that you've gotten to see if they do anything, or seeing if there's any more pieces you can rip off and sell?
Sure.
I suppose I could try, but as a sorcerer, Gwendolin's not particularly trained in such things.
Go, Arcana check.
Dirt really only knows his fish, and as such, only really cares about fish.
Okay.
10.
God bless Dirt.
Well, Dirt would probably know that these very much like eating fish, and Zomaradi would know that skins of these things are pretty good for armor.
Apparently its flesh is very sturdy.
We're just...
Do you think if I point the eyeball at it, it'll turn to stone?
I'm just gonna look up at him and continue going about my horn, getting my
Yeah,
horn
I
hard
mean-
to sing.
You guys could, I don't know, find out.
Oh, I got a 16, so however many I get from that.
Let's go with like 6 full horns and maybe 2 that are got cracks in them.
How many horns does this thing have?
Oh, its whole
It's
body is covered in
five.
horns.
Horns and thorns and...
The top is like a hedgehog. I think it's got 6 legs.
Correct.
Yeah, it's... Definitely not to be tried. Okay, it's got 8 legs. I checked. Sometimes it has 8 and sometimes it has 6, but in 5e it has 8. By the way, I think in 2nd edition it was just a snake.
That's weird. They're weird. What kind of rabbit is this?
A scaly one.
Anyway, I'll take its flesh.
Do you have anything to get it? Okay,
That's
you're gonna have
an
to...
excellent question. Let me find out.
I mean, you have swords. If you just roll survival, I'll see if you get its flesh.
I have daggers.
Sounds good to me.
And everyone knows you need a severing type weapon.
Hey, I've skinned plenty of things with a dagger.
I got a shovel.
Very difficult to do with a sword.
And a pot and an iron. a potion of healing, which I'm gonna use right now. Because, I am injured.
I'm in danger.
I am. One more hit would have killed me.
One sec.
How do I use this? 2d4 plus 2? Is that the correct potion?
We had a very long
Alright.
discussion about it. Wait, you have brewer's supplies that I just looked at.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
So there's
what, I can
normally
make
like
beer?
hoses and stuff and cleaning tools and large spoons involved with that, and that could definitely be used to skin something. So yeah, if you roll survival, I'll let you skin it.
Hang on, I'm rolling 2d4 plus 2, so 10.
That's a d6, but woohoo.
Damn it. I always do that. I see the 4 edges of a stupid square and I think, d4. I'm dumb.
I do that too.
So
2d4.
just for a fun
6.
point, you weren't wrong. They did look like snakes.
Woohoo! Oh, and it's got a horn on its nose. A lot of the horns are gone from this.
Yeah, they changed them a good bit over time. They look more like longer lizards with like just a fuck-oodle of legs.
So is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to do the Arcana check on the items I've gotten.
Yes, I've been waiting for that.
When I got a 10, so I probably didn't do much.
Oh yeah, that box behind B and C on the map, that's a fire pit that you guys can light if you want. I just heads up. So the Arcana check. All right. If you focus magic into the eye, you get 1 charge of petrifying something, and that's it.
Ooh. So you get a chance to petrify something. It's not automatic, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to actually try.
Hey, I tried. I tried to have it automatic.
No.
Oh.
Actually, I should just make that an item. I can work on that later, though. If you write it down, I'll put it in your stuff later.
What was it?
I said, I'll write it up as a magic item for now, and then I'll put it in your
Oh.
stuff later.
Okay, I just made it as a custom item in my inventory.
Yeah, well, just later I'll like actually make it.
That's fine, and then I can just get rid of that one. The temp one for now.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah?
I was kind of you kind of got me curious when you said you thought they looked like snakes, because I could remember that it was kind of the same way. I'm glad you decided that the one that we're fighting did not look like a snake,
Yeah.
because that's a different class of basilisk called the Greater Basilisk.
Oh yeah, I
and
found that
you
out.
would've- Yeah, you would have TPK'd the shit out of us.
But what if we killed it?
Oh, we wouldn't.
Brian, you know how many times I've broken this game with my diplomacy.
It doesn't diplomacy. It eats.
What if I diplomatize that it eat in a certain way and then it get confused?
Trent, it doesn't give a shit. It literally wouldn't give a shit. It would eat. We would die.
I convinced a bunch of hags to take my octopus in exchange
Hags
for our lives.
speak English. Basilisks eat.
I'm just saying.
And in fact, just knowing a little bit means we about how these things are, we should probably skedaddle.
What do you mean?
So are you guys gonna head up? I'll pull up the rest of the map.
Oh, yeah, Dirt, even though he doesn't know what I know, decides it's probably a good idea to keep moving.
So yeah,
Alright.
you guys are still here?
Also, how long did you folks want this session to go? Just question asking for.
I'm
Trent.
honestly good with this going till like 10 p.m.
I probably won't make it that long.
Yeah.
'Cause I was.
I did stream earlier. I don't know if my throat will survive that long.
I've been up since 4 o'clock.
I heard that, and that is not what she said. In fact, she said nothing even close. How dare you?
Good fuck, Trent.
You having a moment there? But yeah, I will be okay with moving on forward.
Okay. So are you guys going up?
There is a little path to the left, isn't there? If I'm seeing this right.
Oh, sorry, that's just a little nub.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Up it is.
Actually, I can
I
scroll
didn't know if
out.
we had a branching path. Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, this is what the map looks like where you are. Okay, so you guys head up. You obviously do not take Bassie with you. There's
we
this little
take-
river.
Some of her.
That's fair. Leroy, can I help you, sir? Damn. Okay, that was actually pretty fast to make. Hope I did it right. So you guys see this like river stuff going on? There's some fish bones and like a couple of person bones. You know, just for fun.
Oh, good.
But you also see a very large squeaky toy.
What?
A very large squeaky toy.
Is that code for something, or is it a legitimate, just giant squeaky toy?
It's a
Sitting
legitimate
in
giant
the middle of the
squeaky toy.
I'm just picturing Georgia the Jungle where they gave the elephant a giant milk bone.
I think we killed someone's pet.
Oh, that's what you assumed from all this. I was very confused. That makes sense. Do you think they'll be upset?
I would be.
That's fair. Should we leave? Go back the way we came?
Nah, polite thing to do is to at least let them know we did it.
You have a point.
Alright, where...
And then we kill them.
I'm uncertain of this protocol.
Alright, so I made the item, and I'm trying to add it to your equipment, and I can't figure out how to do that. It was not that hard to make.
Do you have his inventory open?
Yeah.
Up at the top, you should have a option to add stuff to the inventory.
I know how to do it. It's just not showing up when I search for it.
Oh, did you turn on homebrew?
I thought I did. His character might not have it on.
My character has it turned off.
Okay, yeah. Do you mind turning that on?
I guess.
What you got against homebrew?
Some
To make sure
homebrew
you
is
accidentally pick a homebrew thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, I can't find it for you either, and that's...
I actually don't know if I have mine turned on either.
Oh my god.
I usually do, but I don't know about now.
Alright,
God,
it's
I
turned
can-
on.
I can edit your character. Oh, I don't like that. That's too much power. I don't like that.
You don't like
Well-
editing our characters?
No, that's too much power.
You,
In all honesty,
you're
you
the
should
god
really-
of this world.
Yeah, you should rarely ever have to do it, honestly.
Having all that power comes with the territory.
It's
But you get players who try to pull some bullshit sometimes. That's so that the DM can actually correct said bullshit.
What do you mean? My AC is definitely 25,000.
okay. Well, anyway, I added it to both of
I'll
your
go console then.
inventories.
Thank you.
I didn't like that. So are you guys gonna keep heading up, or are you just hanging out here?
I mean,
I'm fine with continuing.
I thought we were already mid-walk.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So
Boop, 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 boop,
this,
boop.
I decided, would actually just be a gate. Maybe I can just color it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so
Oh.
ahead you see a wall of lava.
Oh dear. A wall.
Yeah, the red thing.
Not a river, a wall.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It seems to end at the water, and at the bottom there's a bunch of rocks where it meets the water.
So where the lava and the water meet, it's just turning to stone.
Yes. From what you
We're
can
in
see, the
Minecraft.
lava is not moving. But yes, it is Minecraft. We're in Minecraft.
Alright. That is interesting. Too bad I'm too dumb to figure out anything from that. Look, there's a wall of lava? I don't think we can go through it. At least, not if we intend to come alive on the other side.
Plans, musings, thoughts, anecdotes.
I'm gonna pick up the squeaky toy and squeak it.
It indeed squeaks. Congratulations. Would you like to keep it?
I'm gonna throw it in the lava. Get rid of the evidence.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You throw it at the lava. It goes into the lava. You don't see much else happen.
Can like it melt? Or just kinda go through?
It just kind of goes through.
Interesting.
I'm gonna stick the tip of one of my crossbow bolts in the lava and pull it back.
Okay. You do that. You do not feel any heat. The crossbow bolt is totally fine.
Okay, I'm gonna walk through.
Good plan.
Yeah, I'm going to move up with him as well.
Insta-death. Haha, you fools, it was an allusion to an endless bottomless pit.
Okay,
Oh,
so you guys
no.
emerge, and it's just the side of a hill. Ahead, you see a bunch of rocks and a pretty open plain.
So it leads outside?
Well, you don't know. You haven't gone through it.
Oh yeah. I am gonna move up after seeing them go through and be like, what?
So, Trent, just to tell you something, I've been through campaigns like that.
I want
Like
you
what?
guys to do something fun, because these last couple of chapters have not been that fun for me personally.
The illusory wall being like over a pit, but it's like, and you fall in the pit. There's
Oh,
spikes
I
at
mean-
the bottom, but the spikes are the illusion, and there's actually a pool of lava. Because just fuck me anyway.
I mean, it's what I would do. If I'm setting up an illusion, it's gonna be hiding something good.
But anyway, so we're out at a hillside.
Mhm.
Any noticeable landmarks?
There's trees on either side of you. Behind you, it just looks like a regular cave mouth with nothing special going on. And then ahead of you, you see large rock formations, and it's mostly just open space.
I'm gonna climb up that rock formation.
Well, there's a bunch of them. I'm trying to find a map to like show you guys, but Leroy, what are you doing? I'm gonna ask Austin to take him outside.
Being a dog.
Living my life.
I think he was trying to play with Lunar underneath the door. Lunar's my mom's cat. I can send you guys pictures if you want, but they vibe for the most part. I think Mom is cooking something because it smells like chocolate but also fire.
Mmm, chocolate fire.
That's not good.
Oh, every
Mm.
time I smell chocolate being cooked, it always just kind of smells burnt to me, which is why I don't like a lot of chocolate things.
Just saying, have you ever tried chocolate covered fire? Maybe it's delicious.
I have tried chocolate covered jalapenos, and that's pretty good.
You've lost me.
Okay, so this is kind of what I imagined. You guys come out of the cave mouth over here. You're climbing rocks. I'm just gonna throw you here. So you're just on this big plain. There's a bunch of rocks. Behind you, there's a lot of trees. Dirt is very tall. Anyone gonna do something while we're here?
I tried to climb the rock formation.
Yes, I have you on top of the rock formation.
I'm gonna look around for any signs of cultists. Because
Okay.
that's kind of why we're here.
Please roll perception, or if you'd like, I could just use everyone's passive, because I sometimes forget those exist.
I will go.
Go,
Well,
go, go,
passive,
go.
passive
Dice roll.
perception.
I waited.
Okay, your
Trent?
passive perception is 12, Dirt. I see that.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is passive perception's more for like stuff you're not actively looking for. Like if you would hear something walking around you.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
usually
I
the
was
best.
checking.
Yeah, it's usually the best stat for beating stealth.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna follow them, guys.
Okay.
I don't
But
see
I'm-
shit.
So, based on your passives, it's pretty serene right now, and there's just rocks.
But I am going to use active perception from
Oh,
the
so
top
did
of the
Zomaradi.
rocks. as I was trying to do.
Okay.
It's not that great. It's an 11.
It mostly just looks like an empty area. You can tell that people have walked through here recently, but that's about it.
I think I'll go for a survival then to check for them footprints.
Okay. The footprints head forward and a little bit to the left. Because the map actually moves a little bit to the... Okay, I fucked that up.
Okay, Dirt's gonna hop down and be like, well, I think I found their foot. Ah, damn it, he's not Scottish. Stop it, Brian. I think I found their footprints. We could probably follow them the rest of the way.
Excellent.
Okay.
Sadly, Toombs is having an out-of-body experience at the moment, so...
I think he's just taking the shit behind the rock.
Homeboy's disassociating. You know how it is.
You can do both at once.
So you guys head up, I assume, based on Dirt's talking, like up here.
Yeah, we're following the trail.
Well, just it also kind of goes off this way a little bit, but that's
Oh,
hard to see.
excuse me.
So as you guys start to head up, Dirt and Gwen, I think you have the highest passives. You start to hear people ahead, and Zomaradi, you smell something.
Well, I smelled something.
Something happy.
Something happy.
Okay, I'm autistic. Don't judge me.
Are we talking weed or? Oh.
No,
What
like
kinda
it,
happy
like
we
it
talking?
smells like food that would taste good.
Oh, you mean delicious, not happy.
Okay, listen. Don't judge me. My brain is wrong.
Does it smell like chaotic good, neutral good, lawful good?
It smells like the number 4.
Ooh.
The
I,
moment,
for one, am interested.
the moment you said happy, I'm like literally picturing like where you go like, something smells happy. Turn, there's a McDonald's.
Actually, it smells more like 12 to you.
Oh,
I was thinking is like, it can smell your fear. It can smell when you're happy.
it can smell your favorite number.
It can smell if you've been bad or good.
Ew.
Oh, it is almost
So
the
be
season.
good for
I
your
like odor that can
sake.
smell if somebody's been bad or good. That'd be cool.
Isn't that basically just detect good and evil?
But as like a sense,
No, that's what that is. If
Divine
paladins
sense.
are no, detect good and evil, the passive version. If a paladin is near something that's evil, it literally stinks to him.
Oh,
it's like, oh, either this person's evil or they really need to shower.
well, there
No,
you go.
like it's a they describe it different. It's not like a BO sense, but when they're near evil, it's literally just a foul odor. Like can only be described as just foul. It's the weirdest thing that paladins have, and it always makes me laugh my ass off when I think about it. Just like the reason why paladins always look around with their nose upturned and have such a really weird look is that because people are fucking assholes.
Paladin
Oh, I
walks
thought
up.
it was because they
Smells
were
like
pretentious.
heretic in here.
Wish I was fucking assholes.
Oh, wait. Smells like bitch in here. Oh, no, wait, that's just heretics. I was right the first time.
Literally, yeah. Paladin opens the door. Smells like heresy. But that
Like-
also leads to a fact that you could probably confuse a paladin's senses with bad cooking.
Now that's
Like
interesting.
this curry smells evil. The spices in it were made with child labor, and it wasn't even made with love.
For shame.
Oh,
I'm
I thought
sorry,
it
my
was
mind's
something-
also still stuck with the thought of like Dirt sniffing around, seeing a McDonald's, and then just happily running to it and being like, "Ooh, Happy Meal!"
I'm getting a fish fillet. I,
Sad part, their fish fillets actually kind of suck.
imagine Dirt doesn't like eating fish; he just likes fishing.
Hey, that's
Because he
me.
just has very high standards for his fish.
That is basically me. It's like I don't like cutting up the fish, cooking, all that stuff. But I enjoy actually fishing. It's like cooking a marshmallow. I don't want the marshmallow, but I enjoy cooking it over a fire. Just need someone to eat it after I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna do it. No siree.
Okay, so are you guys doing something?
We were heading down the trail, weren't we?
Well, yeah, I
thought
just
we were waiting for
mentioned that you
Toombs.
guys were sensing things. So-
Oh yeah, you said I smelled something, and then
Sorry,
That
we kind of went off
caught
the rails on that.
I caught off track. But it smells
So
delicious.
say-
either we went horribly in the wrong direction and got ourselves back to a camp, or headed entirely in the right direction and these folks are hiding past here.
It could very well be a camp.
I'll just have Dirt cautiously kind of move towards the smell, and I'll go ahead and do a stealth roll just to kind of keep myself in the safety here.
Okay. So,
Hold on.
you just headed up.
And okay, I get the 8.
You're doing it stealthily?
I'm trying to stealth, like, keep low and
Ooh.
look for
Oh,
and
excuse me.
move towards the scent,
Okay,
but I have disadvantage because I am wearing chainmail.
that's alright. So you're like reasonably quiet. It's not a big deal. No one's gonna get mad at you for it. So anyone else want to head forward? Do any kind of fancy stuff?
I'm trying to wait to see if Chris can get back.
Yeah, I kind of also thought we were waiting for Toombs to finish shitting in the bushes.
No, he
Yeah,
said he
I'm-
was just gonna follow you guys.
Yeah, I was following.
shitting?
I'm back now.
Oh, okay.
Trying to wake myself up a little bit.
He ran a couple laps around the house. Just got back.
Mm.
All right. I am going to also go up, but let me check the map.
Anyway, so you head up. I found a new map.
A new map.
Well, the other map wasn't that big. So,
Sorry, I popped in and out because I accidentally double clicked on a thing when I was clicking on this.
so dirt would be kind of up here, and the rest of you were kind of behind.
Excuse me again.
So, as you head up, you can definitely smell that someone is cooking poultry.
Chicken.
Chicken with chicken sauce. You might not get that reference.
Okay.
So, I'm going to assume you guys are just going to keep going.
Yeah. I am, at least. I don't know about everybody else.
So,
I do not speak for the party.
You head up, you hit this kind of fork in the road.
Yeah, I'd still be tracking the footprints either way.
Yeah. So, you would see that there's a few footprints on the right path, but most of them are on the left. So, you guys are just going to keep following?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose. I'm not sure if Gwendolin really knows much else to do. Right?
You guys just don't really want to do anything right now?
I mean,
We're following the footprints.
yeah, we're...
I thought that's what we were doing. We were
Yeah.
on a wild cheese moose hunt. Except for instead of cheese moose, it's cultists and
I mean-
possibly a barbecue.
Okay, so ahead you guys hear some voices, and it's distinctly sounding to you like it's a camp.
Okay. What's the area look like?
Okay, I'm just going to use a different part of this map that we didn't really look at and say, this is the area. Sorry, it's kind of hard to find open source maps because I don't like copyrights. So, dirt, you'd be about here. The rest of you would be on the path. Let's assume that the trees are the camp. Dirt, you're close enough to see that there's about 4 humans and 8 kobolds. And they're cooking together.
Here.
Diabolical.
I know, it's so awful. I hate it when
What is the world coming
people
to?
cook.
I mean, do we know whether these people are the evil people or not?
Dirt's
Well,
the only one that can
that's
see
what-
them, but they do look like the cultists.
Okay,
Well, that's what I was going to assess. So let me
So-
throw a.
we got a few options. We can set them on fire. I could try to cast sleep. I could disguise myself.
Robin,
I already have a disguise.
Robin. Brian was talking.
Oh, sorry.
Well, before you go murder crazy, let's actually make sure that they're cultists or not. Perception check.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay, you can definitely tell that these are cultists.
Excellent.
Okay, so before I just straight open fire, does anybody else have a plan?
Plan.
Because you guys can tell moment Dirt's looking over the blue whatever, like I'm hiding behind a bush or something, right?
Eh.
whatever I'm camped behind, and he's suddenly loading up his crossbow, looking very, very, very much like he's about to
Right,
shoot
so
the
we
shit out
have
of something.
2 melee characters, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
So what I think I want to do is, if it looks like people are going to go in, things I want to do. One is I'll
I added all the kobolds and cultists.
cast Dragon's Breath using a meta magic to twin the spell, so that spend 2 sorcery points, and I'll give
So wait.
Dragon's Breath to both
Wait.
of the melee characters here.
Oh, okay.
So as an action, I guess the most thematic one for my character to choose would be to give them 3d6 of frost breath in a cone as an action against a dex save. So that'll take up my. That's a concentration, right? Yeah, it seems like it would be. But sleep isn't concentration. So after doing that, I'll use a first level spell slot to try to cast. Actually, I don't. Well, obviously they'd realize something would be going on if I was doing that. I mean, I could just wait back here instead of using all my spell slots, and then just be ready to go. Because
Yeah.
going from what, like a D8 plus 2 or 3 to 3d6 on every action in a cone is probably a lot smoother.
Today's Monday,
We're
right?
also gonna have to.
Today
also
is
probably-
Monday. That is correct.
Sorry, I'm
also
dragging
probably
the
gonna have a
dog. We got
couple
an
of-
extra one in Sunday.
We're also probably gonna have a couple extra fights here, so you may not want to blow all them spell slots yet.
Okay, yeah, in that case, I'll just do that now because they're tightly grouped up. So giving these 2 people a ton of AoE damage is probably going to be the most efficient use of this I might ever see. All right.
Good job.
This is for Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
Besides, if it twin the spell, it's only going to take 1 spell slot instead of 2, and then I'll just try to slowly move up until I can get into vision of some of these people. But as long as I don't get hit, they can keep doing Dragon's Breath every turn for both of them. So.
Just as long as I'm not hurt.
Yep. I mean,
That's basically
sort of a
being
joke, but it's actually also definitely how it works.
Yeah, that's kind of like the whole sorcerer spellcaster motto is just as long as I'm not getting hit.
You say that, but I remember I made a Hexblade Warlock the multi-class into Paladin. I was looking smacking people up.
Warlocks are different.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah. That's why I play them. It's like,
It's
wait,
great
I can be-
having 20 charisma when you're multi-class in a Paladin, so it gives plus to all saves to yourself and everyone around you. It's good stuff. But yeah, so that's what I've got set up for now, and I'll wait to see what other people are trying to do here.
Well, for now, it just looks like they're eating, and they haven't noticed you guys.
Okay.
But we're 153% sure they are indeed cultists.
He can
So
see
I'm gonna
them
look-
wearing cult robes.
They could just be a traveling troupe of performers.
Shut up, Trent. So I'm gonna look back at the group and just kind of I'm
Maybe throw, like,
hoping that at
potion.
least Toombs is smart enough to understand making a hand signal for do you want to go first or am I shooting?
Oh my god.
How many of them are there? We see, what, 4 cultists and a bunch of kobolds?
8. Yes. I love you.
Yeah, I suggest we get into position to launch an ambush all at once.
Okay, I'll keep my position where I'm at, crossbow ready to take shots. So I'll follow your lead at this point.
Are these trees that we can move into for, like, to hide in? Trees and shrubbery, maybe,
Yes.
to the left of us? Alright, I suggest we all take a point in there. And when we're ready, we go after them. I'm gonna go after the cultist up in the middle.
This one?
Yeah, that's me.
No, how do I know which one is which cultist? I didn't
The
notice.
one on the southern point. That one, yeah. No, not that one. The one, yes, that one. The one below the rock.
Okay. Yeah, I should label these. Wow, not much can be done about that. Okay, so are you actually attacking it?
Huh? What? I'm sorry, I had to get something from the kid.
Are you actually attacking it?
Not that one. The one.
I know, I'm just trying to color them so we can, like, tell which one is which.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I assumed we were going to wipe these people out.
Well, as no one has communicated anything else, go right ahead.
I've been waiting my turn.
You guys have not rolled
setting up for
initiative.
an ambush.
Okay.
Like, I'm already in position. Toombs just did his, so it's like it's up to you two now.
Is this?
Well, I already did all my setup stuff. I was more or less ready to go.
Okay. Trent, what's your big angry lizard dude doing?
Since when is he angry?
I mean, well, I hope
He wasn't even that beaten
don't
up
know.
about getting turned into a rock.
That's true.
Zomaradi is actually probably the calmest person here.
Is this the camp where we level up at?
No.
Okay.
I was actually hoping you guys would avoid this encounter entirely.
Too late. We begin preparations to wipe out the evil.
Bonnie,
So I don't really have a
Remember-
ranged thing, so I'm just
What'd she
gonna...
say?
shut up, Trent. Bonnie, from
Yeah.
one DM to another, they never avoid it.
I know.
Okay, Trent, go for it.
Oh, do I have your permission now? Is that okay?
Yes.
You know what? Just for that, no, you don't.
Yay. So I don't have any ranged attacks other than my breath weapon.
You now have unlimited breath weapons, courtesy of moi.
Yes.
Go fucking wild.
They only reach up to 15 feet, though, so I'll want to wait till I get in close to a group of them.
Yes.
Trent just backflips out of the bushes, straight up to one of them. Hey, how's my breath?
So I'm going to just get to the edge of the forest here, and I'm
Sure.
just gonna wait there.
Okay, sorry, I'm doing stuff. So you're like here?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
so my judgment's kind of slipping because we got a kid making this noise, and I am very sleepy.
We can all kind of, at least a little bit, empathize with you.
I mean, do you need to leave? I know it's been a few hours. I don't want to keep you from your family.
What was our original mission again?
To find the
Kill the
camp
cultists.
and find out if they were going to attack any of the neighboring towns.
I guess we could watch them for a second, see what they're doing.
I mean, they're eating.
Maybe
I've seen some weird TV shows, but this one, I thought the cooking show was weird enough when they were just cooking, but now I'm just watching people eat.
Well, they're actually not eating, they're cooking.
Never mind then.
maybe we simply send one of us to go up and ask.
Well, about how long would you say you've been waiting?
Maybe a minute. Maybe a little longer.
Okay, so Dirt has been watching, and he can definitely tell by now that these people do not like each other. The cultists are treating the kobolds like shits, and laughing to themselves and patting each other on the back for it.
Well, dudes, there's one thing we cannot abide here, and that is racism.
Yeah. Maybe we
Most
should go,
kobolds will have to be taken out as collateral damage.
maybe we just go tell them to leave the little guys alone.
So what are you guys doing about this camp?
Oh yeah, we're playing a game.
I was mostly waiting for Chris for when his kid calmed down.
Or to see if Chris wanted to.
Yeah, because we kind of can't, like, if we're going to ambush something, we kind of need people all here. So I was waiting for him to give us the all clear that he was okay.
I thought he
Yeah,
did
then
say he was
it looked like there was about to be an event going on over there.
The event's called Nap Time.
Cataclysmic child.
Thank you.
So we're wondering if the cultists are going to attack the town again, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
We were also looking for your mentor.
Correct.
Oh yeah, there was a whole thing about that.
And Dirt, from watching them long enough, can tell they are racist assholes.
Yes. I'd say more classist assholes. And, like, their class is
classic.
based on their race. So,
Kobold is not a class.
no, like,
Maybe
they don't
maybe
have
they
as
all
much
picked
money as
Ranger.
the cultists.
That's because they don't pay them enough because they're racist.
See, you know, it's
It all comes first full
all
circle.
comes full circle, doesn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna step out and yell at them to leave the little guys alone.
They get horribly offended by being called little guys. They all attack you.
So wait, you said you were going to step out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
They're
gets
all
even
actually
worse.
pretty focused on the food, so nobody notices you.
Okay, I just like walk on up.
I go with you.
Alright.
I hold position.
Sounds like a good plan.
That's me trying to get their attention.
Okay, so my friend just messaged me that they're getting into a show called Blackadder. And I'm so excited because it has one of my favorite actors, and nobody's ever fucking heard of the show that I know. And oh my god, my friend's gonna start watching it.
Oh, when you said they were getting into it, I thought they were actually.
Wait, the Rowan Atkinson show or the anime?
Blackadder? It's a British comedy.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson show.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
Mr. Bean.
I thought you
yes.
you meant they were getting hired on to the show too.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like,
what I was
oh,
thinking.
good for this person. Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, congrats.
Yeah, it also stars this guy Chris Berry that was on Red Dwarf, and that's my favorite show in history. And I don't know a lot of people that watch it, so it's rough out here. All right.
I watch it.
Every time I've sent you jokes about it, you're confused, so I don't want to hear that. So you guys just
There's
walk
a lot
up,
to watch.
and they kind of go, huh? And the kobolds look at you, and the cultists start heading to get their weapons.
Did we
Well, in that
misunderstand
case,
the situation?
It sounds like it's initiative time, everybody.
Well, maybe not. They're just going to get their stuff. You guys haven't actually done anything.
We just like wave and walk by.
I raise my hand and speak to them all telepathically. We mean no harm. In Draconic.
I was thinking, this is some Mars attacks shit. So they kind of look at you, and you guys, I think last session, you guys changed into the cultist uniforms, didn't you?
I mean, I definitely have.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're still in the trees, I think.
I had completely forgotten about that whole disguise thing we talked about.
Yeah, Dirt was the only one that didn't, because the clothes wouldn't fit him.
Yeah.
Which is why Dirt is in sniper position.
He's in lockdown mode.
So they look at you, the kobolds kind of sniff and squint, and the cultists kind of cautiously wave.
I raise my hand to wave back.
Okay, they kind of relax and stop actively picking up their weapons.
I telepathically speak to our little group. Now what?
The kobolds grab their food, and they all start heading away.
All right.
As the cultists just kind of look at you.
Hello, everyone.
How
How are you?
They just kind of look at their food and they go, we're all right. I thought everyone had already gone up to the camp.
we were making sure we weren't being followed.
I thought that was the job of the team right ahead of us. What were they called? The red one turns to the blue one as the blue one goes, it's the rear guard, James. Jesus.
Yes, doesn't the rear guard stay in the rear? Why would we be ahead of you?
No, the rear guard was kind of patrolling, and they said we could come down here and eat, says the yellow one.
Yeah, well, we're taking a break.
They kind of just squint.
Okay, truthfully, don't tell the other guys I told y'all. But, we kind of got lost. There was someone trying to follow, and a scuffle broke out. I think some of the others got away too, where they were chasing after whoever was following us, and we couldn't catch back up with them. So we decided to come on back here.
I think you know that you have to roll for that.
Persuasion, yeah.
Or deception, however you're
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah, I think it would be deception. You're a liar.
God damn it, they believe you too.
I was about to say, watch it not be counted as deception because he's actually telling the truth and we've been bamboozled this whole time.
Oh my god.
Chris is evil.
Huh?
That would be a plot twist and a half.
Well,
I mean, he would still think it's deception, right?
The green one kind of looks at you and says, well, we've got a couple extra hens here. You want to join us for some dinner?
Ooh, I would love dinner.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
They say,
I would like to ready an action real quick.
okay.
In in case the things go south, I'm aiming at James first.
Okay.
Okay.
I really should not have given them names. I'm never gonna remember
Plot
these.
twist. Trent and I betray you two guys. Or yep, you betray y'all.
Bit work.
And then
So one of them
yeah.
hands Toombs a raw chicken on a stick and then says, "We can't be giving you this horrible food. Someone of your status," and they gesture at Zomaradi and pull out like a huge, just barely dead, like fresh as fuck fish and skewer it and hold it over the fire for you. And say, "Someone of your
Excellent.
status deserves the best." So, I would like to remind that Gwen and Dirt, you are still in the trees.
I'm gonna cast Phoenix Flame on this piece of chicken they gave me.
Why?
He's trying to cook it.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's what I would do.
Alright. So, you cast that, you have a cooked chicken. They all kind of look and go, "Whoa!"
Y'all can't do that.
No, sadly, none of us have been trained in the arcane arts.
And this is why they left us to make sure nobody followed. I see.
I truly
guess
now
the only
understand.
sensible thing to do here would be either keep waiting or come out very shortly after. Or else it'll be a whole thing if we come out a few minutes later, right?
Yeah.
Well, I did say that the others were probably catching back up.
Okay. I
So-
guess after you do that, I'll walk out and be like, "You guys have to wait up for us. I swear."
Oh, you made it. Come
Say,
have a
I
seat.
didn't know you had a companion, and hand you another chicken.
What do you mean you didn't know we had a companion? We just told you what happened.
Now.
Right, but it's not very common that you have a girl among your ranks. That must be fun, eh?
How about you mind your business?
Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to offend.
Now, let us not spoil the food over this interesting talk. I would like to enjoy my fish in peace.
Apologies. I just simply didn't think their rude crassness was beneficial in your presence.
I am aware you do many things for me, and I appreciate them. However, we should get on to business. What is the word on our next movements? Have you
we
heard
don't know
anything?
any of that. We just take orders and go where they need us to.
They're just useless. Nobody's sticking around this site for a moment, sir.
Does no one in this fine establishment have any useful information for me?
Well, we know some stuff. We were searching for gold for the Dragon Queen.
Oh yeah, you know some stuff. You know anything beneficial?
That's cute. Why don't you tell me more about this stuff?
Well,
Let us
just
see how
golden
intelligent
things.
you all are.
Valuables, gems, anything for a horde, really.
And what do you have to show for it?
Well, we weren't allowed to keep anything for ourselves. I'm sorry.
No, that is perfectly all right. If any of you had kept anything, well, that just wouldn't do.
Yes, of course, we're sorry, sir. And they kind of bow their heads.
Now then, do any of you bright young ones know where we can find someone with some proper information to see what our next move should be.
What? Wouldn't you know that?
I would. However, I cannot be bothered to remember everything I hear.
Right,
This is
of course,
why I
sir. I'm
have
so sorry.
others.
You dare question him?
Can y'all
Now,
roll an
now, they do not
intimidation on this?
understand. They are new to the world. So, how about we honor this with a reward, a little game of sorts? The first person that can tell me what I want to know, or something thereof, can have the rest of my meal.
They kind of shuffle amongst themselves. Oh my god, what an honor! A meal from a dragon. We accept your terms.
Of course you do. Now then, if anyone feels confident, please step up.
Well, Resmir kind of knows most of the stuff, and he really only talks to Frulam and Langderosa, but they sadly passed in the last town.
It is a shame. So do none of you hope to take their place? Become the next rising star?
Oh, we couldn't possibly. I mean, look at us. We're all such low-level cultists. It's an honor just to be here.
Oh. Do you not know? If you truly prove yourselves, you could be granted the honor of becoming a dragon.
Really?
Even my compatriot here has taken steps to mastering its arts. I telepathically commune to you. Use your dragon breath.
And I said, well, I mean, I don't want to brag at all.
I mean,
And I was like, yeah, well,
well,
and
you
I,
give it to
if you insist.
I was talking to. I'll say that to either of you because
Oh,
I
no, it's
meant
because
that.
I gave him dragon's breath. I was like, no, it's like,
Yeah.
and I look over the tombs. I'm like, no, you, please. I don't want to give myself a bit of indigestion here while I'm eating.
So
They just await with bated breath for anyone to do something.
Chris, if I do it, it's natural.
What happened?
I'm trying to convince them that if they're useful, they could turn into a dragon. You can breathe a dragon breath attack. So
I can?
yes, you were given that ability.
Earlier in the trees.
Gwen used the spell to give us both temporary dragon breath.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do 2 people at once.
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll do it too.
They go, despite you having frozen their meals, they are very excited and clapping and clamoring amongst themselves. I did not know you could give someone such a power.
Yes, only to those that are truly worthy and dedicated to the cause.
And then there's everyone else. As I stare at them.
And then there are the few that do not believe they are capable of anything more than raw poultry. So what will it be? Do any of you choose to better yourselves? Or will you simply dine on this bird.
Well, I'd be honored to have such a wonderful ability. I just don't know that I'm good enough.
That's the attitude I'm talking about. I'm seeing if any of you will take the initiative to at least offer to get me the information I need.
Well, I'm sorry, none of us know anything.
Very well. I suppose I've overstayed my welcome. Please direct me to the next location that we should be departing to. We shall be leaving immediately.
Us?
No, you will stay here until you're good and ready.
Okay.
We of the rear guard shall move on to the next location. Do any of you know where this is?
While he's talking, I'm going to start walking to reposition myself behind them.
Okay. So, like, there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed you were supposed to check in with the head of the camp at the end of your rounds.
Yeah. And where is he? Where is this located?
At the camp.
Have I not told you that I cannot be bothered to remember these things? Why does no one listen to me?
But
For shame.
Isn't it your job to know that?
You dare tell him what his job is.
No, you're right. I'm so sorry. Sure. The camp is up north a couple miles, and then a little bit to the west.
Wait, which color was the one that was talking?
I'm gonna go with green.
Alright, I'm gonna go closer to green. Yep.
Oh no.
Green just kind of is sandwiched between you two, about to fucking piss himself.
Can I just real quick? We were supposed to extract information, and most of this time, Trent has been giving these guys just a massive pep talk,
Yeah.
I would like
and
to.
it was kind of cute.
Well, yes, they need to be better dragons.
Chris?
I would like to stab him.
Just a little gentle stab.
No, it's my longsword.
Gentle little stab. Okay, yeah, go ahead, stab. Stab him.
Yeah.
Stab him. Quick, stab him. I see, have you met stab him?
Telepathically.
Well, that hits. Let's do some damage.
Woot woot.
He just grabs his side and doubles over in pain.
How dare you? How dare you question his authority?
I will immediately telepathically commune in Draconic. None question the will of the dragons.
You're right, I'm so sorry.
You should have known better.
They kind of cower over here and are horrified.
I can see that there are no true dragons in this lot. We shall take our leave immediately.
We're sorry.
We head to the north.
First,
Wait,
they
third?
must be branded for their insolence, and if they survive the fire, then they may live.
What fire? Oh yeah, you're gonna Phoenix fire. Probably.
Phoenix Flame, each of them individually. Kneel before His Majesty.
It's like, okay, I'm not too sure about this. So I am kind of lawful good, and
They kind of
Kneel before His Majesty.
Oh, dear.
Yellow runs as fast as fucking possible. But the
I'm
other two
gonna
kind of...
shoot him.
Gwendolyn's
Um,
looking around like, oh, jeez, this is how it.
Oh, peace talks have broken down.
Oh no shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm just like, all right, I have told them, and now we're going to leave smooth sailing. Stab. Pew. Oh dear.
I was keeping up with the the whole charade.
Are you?
was a
This feels intentional.
You
You
kinda
coulda just
switched
left.
into Boondock Saints there.
No, so like, cause we still have Brian that has to get up here, and he has no disguise. We could get through, but he would either have to try and sneak past them or fight through them on his own. So I figured, if anything, with me doing the branding, right, which is really, I doubt it will kill them. But if it does, then obviously they weren't meant to survive the flame, right? And if they survive it, well, who cares? They're now just in a weakened state. So if we need to take them out, it'll be easier.
This is getting kind of
What's
dark.
your
That's definitely not a good alignment.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here like, do we really need to do this?
Alright,
mean,
you might
technically,
want to
as long
amend
as-
your alignment, because lawful good is
No, because I am doing what I think is the right thing to do.
not... Okay.
Then again, they are cultists, heretics.
The ends justify the means.
They're also sexist and racist, so I mean, yeah.
That too.
Hold on.
Very well.
Hold on. What's your
Means
alignment,
justify
Chris?
the means.
It's
Lawful good. But that's not a general idea of lawful good. That is my character's version of what that is.
Well, I mean, it would fit anyway because, like, you just do good by law, and if cultists are killed on the spot, then you're doing just fine.
Correct.
Because
Carry
they're
on.
kind of like a murder cult.
Okay.
They could have been so much more if they had listened to my words, the words of the Creator.
Also, with me doing this, like, this fire branding thing, like, to them, like, if they survive and we do still get around them without having to kill them, it looks even more believable that we were who we are. Like, if this cult is that type of way, then it fits. So we're either able to successfully infiltrate, or we just don't have to worry about them telling us.
Yeah, if nothing else, we can always go with the strategy of leave none to tell.
Basically, yeah. Like,
That is my favorite kind of stealth.
they weren't able to give us any of the information we needed. So if we go further in and things go awry, and we need to come back out this way, or to make sure there are even less cultists that attack the town at a later point, this thins those numbers. It increases our chances of success. This isn't just murder hoboiness. Like, this is thought out. As soon as I noticed how they treated I keep forgetting Trent's character's name.
Zomaradi.
Zomaradi. As soon as I noticed how they were treating him, I immediately jumped on that.
That is great Overlord Zomaradi to you. Forever may he reign.
Forever may he reign.
Okay.
My only question is, am I shooting yellow?
I know I'm shooting yellow.
Okay, then I don't gotta worry.
I don't know if it'll take him out, but I'm going to fire at him. I just need to know when.
Sure.
I imagine that Gwendolyn is like not even thinking about things in these terms. Is mostly just like happy to, have some fresh food, and just munching away on some fish and chicken.
Go
Just
ahead, shoot who
as it
you
goes.
want to shoot. That's
Shoot who you gonna shoot.
you successfully shoot yellow.
Alright. I'm gonna hit. The target takes 1d8 of fire and a radiant burst of damage of 1d4.
Am I rolling that?
No, I was looking for it. So that's 5 fire. And 4 radiant, so 9 in total.
Alright, that's a corpse. That's a
And
corpse.
this is why you do not run from the judgment.
And I look up from my snacks and I'm like, God damn.
He was weak in spirit.
Judge Judy has definitely changed after the last season.
Imagine if that was like just what every season was like.
I'm also trying to make sure that I can get my mentor back.
Yeah, I mean,
Your mentor was probably a hardcore motherfucker.
he was a monk.
Hey, you don't know what the monks did to us.
Blood
Mem
Hunter
Zhao
class is a
knows.
hardcore motherfucker.
Like a
Yeah, just sort of like
scholarly
baseline,
monk.
they're pretty hardcore.
Now, who will take the test instead of flee like a coward?
They just kind of tremble and hunch as close together as they can, the blue and the red, hoping that you don't notice them too much.
I'm going to approach the green one.
Sure.
Oh, my chest hurts.
The wound that you received was not your test, but a punishment. Are you ready to examine yourself?
He mumbles out, yes, sir. In the name of the dragons, I will endure.
You will try.
Okay, let's calm down.
Does the 12 hit?
Yeah, that's their armor class exactly.
Eight fire.
Okay, he's already dead. You're good.
And 1 radiant. Okay. Oh, if only he would not have transgressed earlier, he may have survived. Yet he forgot our ways. Now then, I'm gonna move over to the red one. Are you ready to examine yourself?
And he kind of just says, not really.
You
This
have
one gets it.
choice. Your unsurety may be your downfall.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, and I miss. Unless he's kneeling because they huddled down, and maybe I have advantage.
They're basically cuddling while standing.
Oh, well, they're not even like trying to avoid it though, right?
No.
Oh, okay, so advantage?
I don't think you'd really
I
have
think
to
it's a
roll.
guaranteed hit.
So what?
I think as long as you don't get a 1, you don't have to roll.
Okay. One fire. And 4 radiant, so 5 damage.
And a heavy sigh of relief washes over Red.
It seems you have been given another chance. Now please, remove your arms from your brethren.
Don't worry, it's not that bad. And he just scuttles away.
Can I make a slight observation?
I rolled a 1 to hit the next one.
Okay, so you missed that.
I said, well, it seems that you have been spared.
It is your lucky day, it seems.
Okay, but you were saying something, Brian?
So how many of them are left?
Oh, just the two are still alive.
1.5.
The green one
Okay.
is dead, but still on the screen.
So all that's left is red and
Red and blue.
okay. That's all I needed to know.
Why?
As an arrow into one of them.
I was literally waiting for there to be none because I wanted to put an arrow in James's ass. Something about James just pisses fucking dirt off.
It's the name James.
Why couldn't
No
he
offense,
have a
Robin.
normal name like Bushroot?
Name like Bushroot?
Did he stutter?
What the hell kind of name is Bushroot?
The real man's name.
Is it?
Exactly.
Never in my short life have I heard a name like Bushroot. That is
So
something.
are you guys gonna do something?
I mean, yeah.
You know, Gwendolyn's mostly just witnessing this situation, has no idea what to do about what's happening.
Yeah, I just said, all right, we're leaving. And then a trial began behind me. A test of faith. And I'm like, oh
The
dear.
opposition appeared.
Gwendolyn,
Chris
gain
went
3
full
trauma
bulldog.
points.
This escalated quickly.
No one expects the false inquisition.
Everyone actually just gained 3 trauma points.
What?
If you get to 20, you get PTSD.
Oh,
Actually,
Dang, I must have min-maxed that.
I feel attacked.
I think Chris actually just got like a couple of chaos points for that one.
I mean,
That wasn't very Paragon.
I was making a joke because I have PTSD, but like, if that's, I'm sorry if that was a little too much.
It's fine.
Oh no, Chris says way worse shit. No, but seriously though, that was impressive. Chris just like went full boondocks and convinced 2 of them to just let him fucking burn them. Well, basically convinced the whole camp to just let him murder them.
You
I
will
mean, at this point, we could just finish them off.
remember that the next time you decide to trust me.
Oh.
No, thank you.
For some reason, Trent immediately runs away when he goes, "Do you trust me, Trent?"
Nope. I
You
I
can no
don't trust
longer
him
find
anymore.
Zomaradi. It is unknown what happened to him. People say he runs to this day from a fate even he does not know. Anyway, so should we just kill them? I speak telepathically to everyone, just looking for head nods or head shakes.
Hold on a second. I'll send my answer.
Oh,
Telepathically?
I wonder what he could possibly mean by thunk.
Does 26 hit James?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and what the fuck? D&D
All he
Beyond?
needed to hear.
Bro, James has
Let me
1
see.
HP left. Whatever you do, he's dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just rolling for courtesy at this point because I kind of figured at half health he'd be a one-shot.
Oh, way less than half.
Okay. And 7. So yeah.
That's a corpse. He falls
So,
to the ground, the excitement about meeting a dragon leaving his eyes.
And then there's one left, right?
Yeah, the blue one.
Alright, oh no, looks like you're under attack. Is that draw?
Wait. I speak to him
Oh,
one last time. Just kidding, we're not cultists. You've been bamboozled. And I swing my greatsword down.
Yeah, alright, bring it on.
Good.
No, fellas, I gotta say, this is some of the most fucked up shit I've seen in like a while.
Oh, absolutely.
Welcome to the D&D world.
Oh yeah, I super am
Does a
uncomfortable.
23 hit?
Yeah?
Making sure.
but most of the time I don't actually play like people that do stuff like this.
Alright, we got a third corpse.
Does 13 do enough damage to split him in two?
Maybe not split him in two, but definitely get about halfway.
Close enough.
Oh,
Well,
may
anyway,
I-
let's all
may-
move
may I
on.
get this?
Dirt, are you gonna exit the
Move
trees?
Yeah. And he's gonna go and steal some dinner because everybody else was eating food, and Dirt's fucking hungry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
finish off that fish. That was
I'd like to
There's,
finish the last guy off.
there's 4 birds that have not been eaten.
Oh, I thought I killed him already. I thought I killed the
Birds.
last guy.
I thought you did like half his health.
No, I cut
No.
half of his body.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, he did.
I
Birds.
think if you kill half somebody's body, you really got the whole thing, you know?
It depends on which end got cut in half.
No, I feel like if you slice any part of a person, clean across them in half, just divide them in half, you probably really gotten everything you need.
Well, I mean, you can survive without the lower end.
Yeah. Happened to
mean,
a guy
yeah,
that got
there's
crushed
just-
by a train.
Surprise, you know, they're probably still dead.
I would like to start playing cleanup and drag the corpses to the trees that we were hiding in earlier.
Okay.
Because they don't deserve the light of day.
And then if there's blood on the sand, just kick other sand on top of it.
Alright, cleanup job is appreciated, I guess.
Hooray. Clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up, everybody show you care.
Also, I am in just a few minutes going to probably have to call it. I gotta start getting my kids to bed, and that's gonna take a little while.
Okay, well, let me just end it with, if you guys head up the path a little bit more, you see the edge of the camp.
Woohoo! I remember him.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
they're,
thank you for playing.
Oh, it was
See
fun.
Yeah,
you
thanks for hosting, and doing it.
We tortured people today.